It's one of the most famous watches in the world, a racing legend, an icon of luxury. But here's something you might not know. In the 1960s, the Rolex Daytona tried to make it to space and failed. Instead, another watch took its place, becoming the official timepiece of NASA astronauts. Today, we're diving deep into why the Daytona didn't make the cut and how that decision shaped watch history forever. In the early 1960s, NASA was preparing for the Apollo missions. Astronauts needed a watch that could survive space, extreme heat, freezing cold, zero gravity, massive G-forces. NASA decided to officially test and certify a wristwatch for manned space flight. The stakes, if your watch won, it would be the watch worn on the moon. Several brands sent in their watches for testing, among them Rolex, the model, not the Daytona as we know it today, but the chronograph reference 6238, the earliest model to carry the Daytona lineage. NASA didn't just wind their watches and hope for the best, they tortured them. The tests included temperature extremes from 93 degrees Celsius down to negative 18 degrees Celsius, pressure changes near vacuum conditions, vibration tests, 40 G shocks to simulate rocket launch, humidity cycles, 95% humidity for days, oxygen exposure, pure oxygen atmosphere to test flammability. This wasn't about beauty or brand prestige. It was about survival in one of the most harshest environments imaginable. The Rolex performed well in some areas. It was accurate, rugged, and already respected among professional divers and racers. But when it came to NASA's extreme tests, problems appeared. Under high heat, the crystal warped, the oils inside thickened or thinned too much, and temperature swings affecting accuracy. The screw-down design, while great for water resistance, wasn't ideal for quick operation in gloves. These weren't just minor issues in space. A timing failure could mean a botch burn, a missed re-entry window, or worse. While the Daytona struggled with certain conditions, the Omega Speedmaster reference 105.003 passed all NASA's tests. It could handle the heat, the cold, the shocks, and the vacuum without missing a beat. By 1965, the Speedmaster was officially flight qualified by NASA for all manned space missions, and the Rolex Daytona space ambitions were over.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Ironically, missing out on space didn't hurt the Daytona at all. In fact, it allowed Rolex to double down on its racing heritage. The Daytona became the official timekeeper of the Daytona International Speedway and gained global fame in motorsports. Meanwhile, the Speedmaster earned its nickname, the Moon Watch, an everlasting link to space exploration. Both watches became legends, just in different arenas, one in the vacuum of space and the other on the tarmac of high-speed racing. The Rolex Daytona didn't qualify to go to space, not because it wasn't a great watch, but because space required the very specific kind of toughness that the Omega Speedmaster had at that time. It's a reminder that even icons have their limits, and sometimes losing one race lets you win another. Because while the Speedmaster was timing moon landings, the Daytona was timing history here on Earth.